Alrighty then, diving back into this D&D extravaganza. So, last time the party got involved in a bar fight. Micah was surprised Malachi had companions. She was expecting him to be on his own, and had lined up an acquaintance she knew who needed some work to help. While Leica was telling Malachi about his assignment, a musician started playing inside the broken quill. Several rowdy patrons took offense to the quality of their performance and tried to forcefully stop it. Leica requested the party's help dealing with the unruly customers in exchange for free drinks for the rest of the evening. The drunks proved almost too much for the party, however. Malachi in particular took a beating, ending up briefly unconscious, and saved thanks to Zadi. The musician, who they later learned was called Lon, the adventurer Leica had sourced to help, was similarly unlucky, bearing the brunt of many attacks, but did manage to avoid being incapacitated. The party enjoyed some games and free drinks for the rest of the evening, making plans to meet up the following morning. And this is where we pick things up, with you all awaking in your various accommodations, enjoying breakfast, and making your plans for the day.
What should we do today, guys?
Well, I gotta go to a town and meet with a lady named Fiona. Or Fiona. Yeah, it was Fiona.
Fiona, you were advised to go to the Turta Verde Adventurers Guild. And meet.
Oh yes, of course. We got
Let's
to become
go.
members of that first. I'm
What's
assuming
the Turta Verde
they
Adventurers Guild?
are.
Mm.
They're just an adventuring guild, I think. We know.
We've heard of them before,
Yeah.
but I don't remember in what context. I just wrote it down.
What's her name was part of it.
Yeah, no, she's part of the Order of... Oh, the other lady, Maxime.
Yeah. Yes.
Clock it.
We've met people from them before. They're an adventuring. They're like an adventuring sort of guild of people that get shit done. And apparently, you got to be part of these guilds to get paid for jobs. So, I guess we're guilding up, folks.
Yeah, people won't employ us unless we're part of a guild. They don't trust us.
Is it? Do you get taxed on it, or is it like cash in hand, or?
I got no idea.
I don't want to pay tax. I do not want to pay tax in a fantasy game.
Basically, some people, the guilds provide a lot of basically assurance and security. When you post a job with a guild, it is guaranteed to be done, because they will send someone to do it. And if that person doesn't do it, then it's basically the guild is responsible for making sure the job gets done. So guilds can
rate that a lot.
So guilds can be selective about their members. Some are more like open than others. Some operate in across large areas. They will have effectively like franchises of the guild if they're very big. The biggest one, which you will all have heard of, is the Twin Wolves Guild.
Wolves.
Yeah, but there are.
They all look the same.
Pretty much everywhere you go, there are also smaller adventuring guilds that cover the immediate surrounding vicinity. One of those is...
Ours is called Turta Verde.
Yes, Turta Verdes. That's Turtur.
We're not in it yet. How can there be a Twin Wolves Guild if all wolves look the same anyway?
I just saw JJ try and compute that. How do I respond to this?
Druid. You can't say that.
Yeah, that's tantamount
to who can also be a wolf.
That's tantamount to profiling.
So we're heading to Turta Verde. I could say that all evening. That's amazing. We're going to Turta Verde, yeah?
Yeah.
Turta Verde, cool.
Let's count how many times we can say Turta Verde in one session.
So you're coming with us, Mr. Long.
Turta Verde.
Am I still getting attitude from you?
I'm not giving you Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? Am I still coming with you?
Also, can I point out, I've literally never once given you attitude. It was you that came in calling
disagree.
me shit.
I disagree.
Which, yes, I agree I was. But there was no need for attitude for it.
Yeah.
I said shit.
I don't think they'll accept you in Terta Verde, but if we all go, we might do all right.
Well, they're gonna have no fucking choice because I'm a goddamn delight.
Oh.
I'm
Tell
sensing
your
some attitude,
face.
guys.
I think they should kiss.
Maybe.
Is that Abby or Sophie?
Both.
And so begins the romance arc.
So,
Let's go.
yes, I'm coming with you, Mr. Malachi.
Good.
That's sort of the whole point of this. As I clearly saw yesterday, you need some help, so I'm on the help.
Fairs. Right. Let's go. And we set off.
So you head through the streets, getting directions as you go, and eventually you find your way to what's the central district. It is the Terta Verde Guild is this kind of large, like 3-story kind of. It looks almost like a big kind of barn, so to speak. It's this kind of wood framed with the like Tudorish, like what's it called, like plastering in between. Kind of nice, bright, clean, but kind of triple-story building. And hanging on the front is the big version of their symbol, which is a big green shield with a turtle on the front. Out front, there is also a large notice board with several bits of paper already pinned to it. And as you're approaching, the front door is pushed. This building is pushed open, and kind of ducking through the entranceway is a giant. They step out and they've got a couple more basically postings, and they begin to affix them to the jobs board out the front. As you all make your way up, they turn around, and those of you who have met her before would recognize Maxine Elaine, the bounty hunting giant who is a member of the Terta Verde Guild, who you encountered previously.
Hello again.
Hello.
Did you get that man to prison?
Yeah, he turns around and looks at it all and says, "Yes, yes. He wasn't he wasn't trouble in the end. I managed to track him down."
Well done.
Good.
What brings you all this way? Do you happen to be passing by, or are you looking for work?
Looking for work. We're looking to sort of join up, if that's okay with you, with you people.
Yeah. More the merrier.
Sweet. All right.
I
Could you
hope you've
show us how to?
been brushing up on your reading. Yeah. Sure. She kind of
To read.
takes a big hammer and like a nail and kind of like pins the last of the jobs to the board before making her way back inside. Inside there
Who's
is
that?
a very... Pardon?
That's what I ask everyone. Who's that?
She crashed with us. Literally
Sure.
from the sky.
Oh, not like slept on a couch or
No,
something.
no.
Oh
just...
yeah, we never told you. Yeah, we all met in an airship crash because
Mhm.
some aliens. Well, there was a bunch of comets. They hit our airship. Out of those comets came a bunch of aliens. The airship crashed. We ended up in a town, and yeah, that giantess was on the ship when it crashed.
Oh. You're quite lucky to be alive then.
skills in it.
Yeah. And
I
a bit
think
of
we're lucky.
Yeah. And you seem very relaxed about the whole alien thing.
oh, we sort of got that under control.
We've done surgery since then.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to stop taking the low-hanging fruit when it comes to jobs.
Maxine kind of turns around and says, "Well, in fairness, we weren't paid for crashing, so."
What's her name, Jojo?
Maxine.
Oh. Sorry, I don't know why I said that in a judgmental way. I have no issues with it.
Sam works with a Maxine he really hates.
That's not too far from the truth.
Is
To be
that where her
perfectly
name came from?
Oh no.
That's fine.
Yeah, so there's like a desk in this little like entrance room and things like that. And she kind of just waves to the individual behind. It's like, I know these guys. They want to join up, so I'm just going to take them in. And the person behind the desk like kind of just waves. It's like, yeah, no bother, no bother. And yeah, so she kind of leads you through. So, what made you pick this guild in particular rather than any of the others?
Got a turtle on it.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, there is a small fee for joining. So that's it's not much. It's just
How
5 gold each.
much? I know someone who doesn't have 5 gold.
Yeah, it's just
Sorry.
5 gold each. It just kind of guarantees that people are committed and aren't just showing up because they, with an ulterior motive. And also, we've got a small entrance exam for people. The guild prides itself
Ooh.
on its quality of kind of knowledge and things to be set ourselves apart from some of the others. So there will be a little test for each of you. It's not, nothing too difficult, but there is a little test.
Yippee.
What kind of? Are we talking a physical test?
No, it's a
emotional
knowledge-based test.
Spiritual? Okay.
It's a knowledge-based test. But if you guys, want to find you like the guild life and want to stick it out, as you rise through the ranks, we do have some physical and more involved knowledge tests to achieve those higher ranks.
Exams.
It's just how we kind of guarantee that everyone involved is of the quality where we want them to be, so we can send them out on the right level of quests.
Do we
Anyway.
pass or fail as a group?
No, it's on an individual basis.
Okay, yeah, cool.
But yeah, so
Look, I'm a bit nervous there.
she has led you through, and you reach a door. She kind of knocks on the door, and you hear this soft-spoken voice from behind you say, "Enter." Pushing open the door, inside you see that there is an elderly-looking female dwarf with kind of long white hair, just sat basically filling out a load of paperwork. Maxine pushes open the door and ushers you one side. He says, "This is Panaka. She is the Grandmaster of our guild, and she will be the one who is administering your tests."
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Do we have to pay before or after?
We only pay if we pass the test.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
of course. So I will just go and deal with some of the stuff involved in getting you all sorted, and then we shall hopefully we'll have 5 new recruits. And she kind of bows her head to Panaka and exits out. This dwarven lady stands up from behind the desk and walks around to look at you all. As she does so, you can see that one of her hands, her left hand, is mechanical. It is this kind of smooth, like gauntleted metal, kind of lobstered joints for the fingers and things, so they can all articulate. And it just disappears up underneath her left sleeve. The left hand side of her face as well has this quite large burn scar on it that covers most of her face. Welcome, all of you. Well, before we begin, it will hopefully be a quick and painless affair. Why don't you let me all know your names?
Sophie.
Malachi.
Mira.
Okay. And just for my own curiosity, what brings you all here today? You're not here to join the guild, but I'm curious to know your motivations behind it, as we will soon be working together.
Just trying to do the best good we can, I suppose. Your guild is prestigious throughout the city. Always turn up.
Money is nice as well, as what he said.
Yeah, that too.
I like getting paid. Some bloke wouldn't let us in a mine because we weren't part of
Money.
a guild one time.
It was stupid.
Sounds like some trauma we should unpack later.
I just want to go down the mines.
Which children you on for the mines?
Well, you know, they do say that it's worth getting guild work to guarantee the job's done. So,
Something tells me the guilds say that.
So, would anyone like to go first? Oh, young Sophie. Okay. So the way this is going to work is
Oh no.
you are going to basically say stop. I have the monster manual here. I'm going to stop on a page, and then I'm going to ask you a question about said monster.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Have you started?
Okay.
Do I need to say stop yet? Oh.
Say stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Dog!
That's not the monster.
He wants my bacon sandwich.
Don't we all?
Oh, you was rather intently.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You like bacon?
It is not moving.
Okay. It says, well, your first question pertains to a type of construct called a colossus. Can you name me one of its damage resistances? Is it A, necrotic, B, fire, C, cold, or D, lightning? So that is the first question. The way this is also going to work
hell.
is you can either answer it or you can use a skill check
I found a
to
friend.
you can use a skill check to reduce the answers.
Yeah. Let's do a 50-50.
Okay.
Lifeline.
So what skill are you going to roll?
Being clever.
Okay. And being clever is a...
Can I just do intelligence?
Yeah, you can do
Or
straight
does it have
intelligence
to
if you
be a
want.
specific?
No, you can do straight intelligence if you want. The most applicable
Yeah.
ones would be things like if you had nature or anything or something like that. Fiends and
Oh,
undead
I've
and
got
things
nature.
might also work with religion.
No. I'll do nature.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. So you know that the answer is it is either resistant to necrotic or cold.
Cold.
That is incorrect, I'm
And I
afraid.
said necrotic.
Next question. Say when,
Shit.
Abby?
When?
Okay. This question is about fungus.
Oh,
Okay.
I love fungi.
The violet fungus is immune to 2 types of damage. Can you name me one of them? A. Necrotic. B. Poison. C.
Poison.
Fire. Poison is correct.
Oh, you've always
Sorry.
got to hear all the answers.
Okay. Say when.
When?
Okay. Yeah. A particularly poignant question. This question relates to a creature called a hippogriff.
Hippos.
If she says hippos, Malachi just puts his head in his hand.
Careful, you
Well,
might knock yourself out.
What
sorry, Ben.
is a hippogriff's greatest threat? Its claws or its beak?
Can I do a 50-50 again? Can I take one of the answers away?
You can try.
Excellent. I will do another nature check.
Hippogriffs are creatures with very, very large talons.
Excellent. Dingies.
That is correct. Very simple quiz. You only need 2 out of 3, but it does just provide a
Thank God.
baseline. Well done, Miss Sophie. Once you have paid your fee, you will be free to join us. Who would like to go
Does
next?
anyone have 5 silver?
It's 5
I'll
gold.
go next. Also, it's 5 gold.
Yeah, I know. And I only have 4 gold, but I have 5 silver, so I just need
You know
5
what?
extra silver.
I will give you
Fine.
5 silver because of all those lovely potions you've given me.
Why are you
Thanks.
all so broke?
Because I bought a
I'm not.
horse.
They all bought
Even
horses.
How you guys got
And I'm
so
bad at
I
gambling.
didn't have enough to buy the horse. I had to borrow from Malachi. I don't know why all of you have so much money.
I know why Malachi has so
I
much
can
money,
buy a
because he's the
horse.
one who looks for stuff and then gives you less than.
And loots bodies.
Oh no!
Are
I
you
look,
siphoning?
I look for extra stuff, and I keep what I find because I look for it.
I know why Malachi, but Sardi doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look. You guys don't check people's pockets.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly valid.
I'm sorry.
No, fair.
Okay, Mira, say when.
Yeah.
For
When?
once, I'm playing the guy who likes gold.
Okay.
I thought you liked silver as you got
Your first question pertains to a creature called a bone devil. Can you tell me which languages a bone devil speaks? Is it either A, Infernal, B, Goblin, C, Draconic, or D, Aurum?
Ooh.
I would like to narrow down those answers, please, Charles.
Okay. So
What do I need
because
to
it's
roll?
you can roll a nature check, or because it's also a fiend, you can roll religion as well if you would prefer, or you can roll straight intelligence.
Oh my god. Okay. I think the first one, Infernal.
Infernal, that is correct.
Woo.
Okay.
Okay.
Say when.
When?
So, it's a good question.
you say what's a good question or that's a good question?
I said, what's a good question?
Huh?
You do have to pat yourself
Well,
on the shoulder sometimes,
I
JJ.
thought he was patting himself on the back. That's a good question. Yeah.
So, this pertains to a creature called a gibbering mouther. It can create a 10-foot radius around it of either A, difficult terrain, B, poisonous fog, C, watery surface, or D, a sticky residue.
I would like to narrow down the answers, please.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I am not expecting you guys to actually know a lot of this. You know, these are just random
Sure,
How
questions.
the
I
fuck are we
know.
supposed to get in the guild then, mate?
Because it's a fun little game, Sam.
I'm enjoying it, to be fair. I'm on the
Guesstimation.
edge of my seat.
I'm enjoying it. Should I roll
I'm
me?
sat
Yes.
forward.
I like the mushroom question. That was my favourite.
Oh my
Three.
god! Bugger!
Nice.
Okay. I think it's the last one. Slimy. Sticky,
Ah.
whatever it is.
That is unfortunate. Unfortunately, it has a natural talent to upset the area around it, making it difficult terrain.
Bugger.
I'm gonna, do a little squish of the shoulders and yeah, you can do it, guidance.
Okay.
I have guided
When?
you.
Oh, we're deep in the book here.
Okay.
Deep in the book. This is not what you want to be.
Well, it's in
Bring the
it's in alphabetical order, so we've just hit
Did
O.
anyone ever
Also,
tell
all
JJ
the,
about that time? Oh, sorry, go on
all
then.
the normal animals are at the back of the book, so actually you do want to be deep in the book.
Okay.
Oh,
That game we played that game, I don't know if you guys have seen, where you have a partition and both people have something and you say what you have or you lie about it.
Yes.
We played that and Ben said he had the monster manual, but he didn't have the monster manual. So
'Cause you
Chantel
have
was
the monster
like,
manual.
recite me the stat block from a goblin, and he fucking memorized it.
Yeah, that's
Did the entire
crazy.
fucking
Nerd.
It was so impressive.
Did you look up the stat block to check, or did you just believe Ben's bullshit?
He knew it.
But I just had
I mean, I believed it
no way
personally,
to
but
check.
Chantel didn't.
I did get it right though.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so
He also told me he a loaf of gluten-free bread, and I knew that he actually had my bread. So I
She told
told
him to eat it.
he could eat
Yum
it.
yum yum.
okay, true or false? An ochre jelly can stick to surfaces and climb up walls and ceilings.
True.
That is correct. Well done, Miss Mirror.
Yes. I didn't think narrowing down the answers would really work on that one.
You never know.
It's all right. You're allowed to
You
do
never
it, you
know.
know, because it might just be like, yeah, I know that. You know, your character might just know it. Who would like to go
But I
next?
was right.
Yeah, sure. I'll go next.
All right, Malachi, say when.
When?
Okay. Uh,
and you should get this all correct.
the Dracolich, an undead creature created by a wizard, is immune to 7 conditions. Can you name me one of them?
Yes, it is immune to the. Oh, I'm trying to choose from. It's immune to. Does exhausted count as a condition?
Exhaustion is a condition.
Yeah, exhaustion.
Correct.
Yeah. A question: can I use my book? Like, can Malachi use his book? Not that he would
Yes.
need to. Like, yeah. So he just pulls out
I
this
didn't know this was open book.
he just pulls out this massive book and starts reading a whole fucking section on Dracoliches.
Oh,
Like,
thanks. You're gonna tell me I can get out my calculator.
Sure. What's your abacus going to do for you?
Everything.
Okay. Say when.
When?
Okay. A water elemental is resistant to 2 types of damage. Is it A, acid, B, cold, C, bludgeoning, D, lightning?
Oh, that's tricky. Because I know which one it should be, but I can't remember which one they've actually made it. I think it's cold because they deal. No, they don't deal cold damage. They do bludgeoning damage. So I think it's actually acid damage.
That is correct.
Hell yeah.
No need for your final question, but if you would like it for extra credit.
No, I'm good.
God.
We can move on.
Okay. Zadi or Lon, who would like to go next?
I'll go next if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Say when.
When?
Okay. Yes, a question about a creature from the Feywild. How apt.
Oh, fuck.
So,
I'm going to move to sort of
um,
stand behind the lady just to get out of her way.
Okay. So, a dryad, a creature from the Feywild, can naturally speak 2 languages. Are any of them either A, Sylvan, B, Elven, D, Goblin, or C, Goblin, or D, Auran?
What was the last one, sorry?
Auran. Spelled Auran.
We said it spoke 2 languages.
Yeah.
Can I use a skill to narrow one down?
Yeah, you can.
No, down else. What to use? What would you say?
Nature is the default, or you can use straight intelligence.
No.
If you can argue for another skill, then that might be relevant.
We'll try nature. I'm not very good at this,
Okay.
but oh, 17.
It's done well.
Nice.
You know that it is definitely not Auran
Okay.
or Goblin.
I think it's Sylvan.
Sylvan is correct.
Yay.
Okay. Your next question, Mr. Long. Say when.
When?
There's not a lot about this creature, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. So, next question is about a creature called a piercer. A simple true or false question. Does a piercer possess blind sight?
Really?
That is correct. 2 out of 2 for Lon.
Nice. No
Again,
third question.
No
I'm
third
in.
question. Yeah. And finally, Zadi. Say when.
Okay. When?
So, okay. Okay. So, legend tells of a creature called an elemental cataclysm, a calamity of all elements fused together into a draconic form. True or false, this creature is immune to all elemental damage types.
I'm gonna say yes.
That is correct. Okay, say when again.
When?
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Our draconically related friend, the kobold, has a sensitivity to a certain element. Is it sunlight, water, wind, or earth?
Can I do a roll?
Yeah, you can.
Would you accept survival?
Uh, yeah, why not? Yeah,
Okay.
survival. So, you know that it is not, or it is not influenced by air. Wind does not make a kobold particularly weak.
What were the other options again?
It was water, earth, and sunlight.
Let's say water.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. Our little kobold friends are weak to sunlight. They like their little caves. But no worries. Say when?
I do a squish of the shoulders guidance.
When?
When? Okay, that page is all about performers, so I'm going to go back one.
What is one's weakness?
Drink, daddy issues, fucking name it.
Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi, definitely.
Okay. Well, your final question, Riley. True or false? An owlbear lays eggs.
Really hot.
And you can always use a skill check if you want to.
Can we use Google?
I was thinking this year I'd have to roll back.
Yeah, the skill I'm checking is Google.
They roll medicine for that.
Yeah,
Or would it
I think that would be relevant-ish. 16. You are confident that they lay eggs.
they lay eggs?
That is correct. Well done, all of you.
I feel like if you'd rolled a 1, the answer also would have been, you are confident that they lay eggs.
Well done, everyone. I'm sure Maxime will be back soon to complete the rest of your introductions. However, I'm pleased to welcome you all to the guild. I look forward to having you around.
Would have been so awkward if one of us didn't make it.
Yeah, I regretted as soon as I started, as I should have gone last. We're not going to be the only one that failed. Right.
I'm not sure you can fail. I feel like that exam was more of a they'll just keep asking until you get them right kind of deal.
Who is to say?
Yeah, you got 3 questions. Just come back again tomorrow.
Yeah.
See if you get easier questions.
Where did
Oh,
pay on
we're
money?
in.
So, yes, well, conveniently timed, Maxine returns. Right, well, just a little bit of paperwork to get you all signed up, and then I'll do some introductions to everyone else who's here. Yeah, so you guys can all, put that down. You can pay your gold. Yeah, it's just a very basic form of like, what's your name? Who's your next of kin? Should you die? That sort of thing.
If you don't have one.
That
What tax
likely?
region are you from? all good stuff like that.
I put Gary the Weasel as my next of kin.
Yeah, I think I also put Crow as mine.
Excellent.
Couple of lonely boys.
Okay. So it's like, well, why don't you all follow me? I'll introduce you to some of the others we've got here. And she leads you out the back, and kind of out the back of this building. It's kind of the building kind of rings it. There's like a central courtyard, and it's just a square patch of kind of dusty ground. Off to one side, there are a few like weapon racks and things like that. And as you approach, you can hear the sound of like the two people sparring. And emerging out into the courtyard, you see a young halfling, with blonde hair, dressed in kind of tight leathers, with a whip in one hand, as well as like a belt of daggers in the other. And you watch as she kind of rolls to avoid a heavy kind of chopping down blow from this other individual, grabs a knife from her belt, flings it through the air. He parries it out. But as he does so, she lashes out with a whip and kind of grabs onto his hand, preventing him from drawing his sword back. And you can see that there is this. He's a kind of tanned individual, olive skin, bald head, with a close cropped blonde beard. But he's dressed, in kind of a padded, just like a basic padded jerkin with, breeches and boots. And you can tell that his sword is it's a kind of a dull, slightly chipped sparring blade that they've got. And the two of them trade blows back and forth. The halfling continues to move out of way of this individual's, as he steps. Every time he steps in and tries to land this slow, kind of strike, she moves nimbly out of the way using her whip and drawing daggers from her belt, or rolling and kind of picking up where they've fallen to keep him at bay. Eventually, Maxine just basically like puts her fingers to her lips and lets out a massively loud, like piercing whistle. I can't do it, but the sort of thing. And the two of them look up. She says, "All right, now these two have finally paying us attention. Allow me to introduce Lambert," and she points to the gentleman, as well as Fiona, and points to the halfling woman. "These are our two combat masters. They're in charge of combat training and assessment for those who rise through the ranks, as well as making sure that we've got all the various weapons and equipment that anyone could need for taking down monsters, bandits, and the like, depending on whatever jobs we get." Yeah. Fiona and Lambert kind of come over. They just kind of introduce themselves and shake hands with all of you, before kind of moving on. Right. Yes. Well. So that's those two. If you've got any questions, if you need any equipment, those two are good people to ask. They'll make sure you're sorted out good and proper with whatever you need. Being part of the guild, you get a slight discount on your equipment and things like that, that you purchase through us, as well
The
as
discount stack.
depends what it is, I suppose. Yeah, as well as if you need a place to stay, you can always stay here. It's basic, but it'll be a roof over your head as long as you're part of the guild. But don't take the piss, otherwise that you work, without taking on any jobs, so you will find yourself out on your ass. I'm sure none of you would do that. Anyway, allow me to lead the way. So you've already met Panaka, and she leads the way, and you feel the temperature kind of begin to rise quite quickly as she leads you down a short corridor, and you hear the pealing of an anvil. And inside, she leads you into a workshop where there is this tall, black-furred individual hunched over an anvil, pounding away on a piece of red-hot steel. And this time, Maxine kind of picks up a hammer from one of the benches and just like whacks it down to attract his attention. Looking up, you can see there is a minotaur, completely like pitch black fur, has a ring in his nose, as well as the tips of his horns have been tipped with steel that gleams bright to a bright polish. And as he approaches, you can see that underneath kind of the thick layer of fur on him, there are lots of scars and things like that. He's very individual that's clearly seen a lot of battle and things. Just like there's tiny little ones, like on his arms, on his chest, big, kind of bigger ones as well. All kind of ranges of size and things like that. But yeah, kind of plunges this piece of metal back into the forge to reheat. Kind of reaches up to his ears and like pulls out like a couple of like cloth like earplugs. And it's like, Maxine, who are these people? It's like, we've got new recruits, Besso. So yeah, if you might have some more work for them. Otherwise, you might see them around. Nice. Look all right. Welcome to the guild.
For members.
Yes, we do all sorts of discounts. Anything we get through and buy through us is discounted.
Much.
Well, that'll depend on your level. If you've just joined up, it'll be the standard. But if you're with us for a while and you rise through the ranks, then it becomes more sizable. And the exotic range becomes opened to you as well.
How long are we talking for the exotic range?
Well, that's up to Panaka. She's the one who deals with promotions, as well as Lambert and Fiona. If they think you've got the skills, then
I'll say, leave it with me, big man. I'll sort it out. And I'll just clap him on the shoulder.
confidence. I like it. And he like claps you back, but he does it noticeably harder.
Claps you back.
Yeah, he claps you on the shoulder again, but he does it noticeably harder. It's just like, yeah. And Maxine's like, yes, that is a thing. If you rise through the ranks, we have more things that are available to you, as well as the more prestigious quests. As new recruits, you're only really able to access what's on the job board out there, but if you go up in ranks, you might find yourselves eligible for a few bespoke quests that are not as advertised. Speaking of which, if you is there anything you guys all need? Do you want to take a look at the board and pick a job, or have you got some more stuff to do within the city first?
Let's pick a job. Well, I'm ready to pick a job.
Good job.
Yeah,
Thinking.
let's pick a job.
And hear me
Yeah.
out on this. I'm thinking we smash cut us doing all these little jobs, and then we just come back and buy.
Oh my god,
big
montage!
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know, kill an owlbear here.
We're
while
just
it's
doing
laying an
quick
egg
skill
or
checks,
something.
quickest rolls ever.
Yeah, literally. Like, oh wow, we've just defeated 13 different enemy types, and we're all level 10, and we're buying the exotic range. I can't wait for the exotic range. Is what I'm trying to get at. I need that in my life right now.
At Turta Verde.
Yeah, at Terta Verde. The exotic range at Terta Verde. Fucking get me there. Let's go get a job.
I can
It's
see
all,
that
it's
on
all
an
going to be
Instagram
turtle
ad.
based, though. We're
Yeah.
going to come up with, like turtle armor.
Oh, and
Oh
that's an
my
issue,
Yeah,
Ben?
but it's an exotic turtle.
Yes,
It's like a
because the
turtle
green
like
will
on it.
clash with his black
Ninja
aesthetic.
Turtles.
Or if I know other sort of RPG type things, the exotic range will look exactly like the regular range, but with some cool fiery effect on it. That is it.
It's just turtles with little feathers.
I'm not hearing, not hearing the negatives.
Unfortunately, none of it matches, so you'll have to buy like the pink helmet and then the orange gloves. And
I want that pink helmet.
Let's go get a job.
Let's go stab
Also,
some stuff.
turn to the group and just be like, don't we? Isn't there a sort of already a mission we know we want to do? Can we, if we know there is a mission here that we want to do, can we just pick that one?
I'm trying to speedrun D&D.
Is that
I'm
a
not trying
question?
to D&D. I'm told to do by my boss.
Is that a
By my
question
boss.
for me, or is that a question that you're like asking in game?
That is a question for the person we're with. Maxine.
For Maxine. Oh well, yeah. And I mean, she's like, he just says, "Oh yeah, just take a look at the jobs board. You're free to pick up anything from there. Just let us know which one you're on. Just so we've got a vague idea of where you're going and what you're doing, and if we need to send someone to look for you at some point."
Cool. Yeah, let's look at the jobs board.
Okay. I don't know whether Ben remembers, but Malachi would probably remember. He was told to speak to Fiona.
I thought I was told to speak to Fiona in the town that we go to.
No, you were told to speak to Fiona at the Terta Verde.
Ah. Then,
Where is
while
Fiona?
they all look at the jobs board, I'm going to ask about someone called Fiona. I'll say,
Okay.
I was told Fiona is here. I have some questions for someone named Fiona. Know anything about that?
Yes. Yes. Fiona is one of our weapons masters. I will.
Excellent.
If you want to, if you have something to speak to her, come. The rest of you want to take a look at the job board, and I'll take Malachi to speak to Fiona.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Take something good.
So, right, where is my version of Roll20? Because I have a thing for this. So,
Oh god.
oh,
Oh wow.
oh, it's
A jobs board.
okay. I hope that's loading for everyone out there. It is, because it wasn't loading for me.
How wetted? You hap. Black big horn. Craft bad chetty. Ugly stupid. Cobod. Meet Dirk at big tree. Old. If you know die. I think we should do that one.
Which one?
I want to do the one with the disappearing livestock.
Oh, I have not read any of the others.
The livestock looks alright.
What university does Sophie go to again? There's one for the university there.
Wait,
One
where?
for a university.
Oh god, which one?
The academia requires brave adventurers.
Ooh, Thunderstone.
Yeah, that's big moolah.
Missing person. She's fit. Oh no, age 17.
She's
Is that-
17.
That isn't how we should judge how we help people. I would go and help the people in the villages of East Pelagonia, but my god, Maya is hot.
17.
That's fine. I'm sure JJ's bent some rules in this world of his.
Age of 16. 16 is age of consent, right?
She's an elf.
Yeah.
She's an elf as well, so she's gonna live a long time. So she's...
I mean, we could sort of look for her on the way of doing something else. With those sorts of things, I find you just bump into people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She'll probably,
probably-
be down a hole or something.
Yeah, like huffing paper or something like
Do
that.
it as a
you know?
side quest.
Yeah, she probably got drunk and just fell over in a hole or something.
Been there.
Exactly.
Did you read the really bad one?
Yes.
Badly written one. I feel
Yes.
like that person needs help, but not the help they're asking for on the letter. They just need help in general.
You.
I mean, the only thing we've got to decide is what order we do these in, because we're doing all of them. So
I think we should do. I don't know.
I haven't been with you guys for that long, but I do feel like there was some mention of the livestock thing.
Like the livestock thing.
The livestock
No
one does.
17-year-olds involved.
Yeah.
Livestock disappearing at night. We suspect a monster or beast, but cannot find one. Simple farms can't afford.
Oh, hang on.
I think
I've
we
read
have
that
to
last
do,
bit.
isn't it?
Cannot afford a large reward. Bin off.
See the other one, reward, gold.
Yeah, but how much
If
gold?
you know die.
Yeah, how much gold? And also, I don't know. Obviously, Malachi ain't here, so don't think this. But there's part of me that feels like that one's like a trap or something, or
No, I think it's
not as it
just a-
seems. The one that's written really badly because it's asking about kobolds, or at least it's saying like there's ugly, stupid kobolds.
You're so
But written
judgmental.
really badly.
I think they just
I'm
hate
thinking-
each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
reward
I think it's a
gold
feud.
if you know die.
Yeah.
it's good. It's good to have like clauses for the
Well,
rewards.
exactly.
Yeah. I
Also,
like
is-
the idea of the university one, looking through history and shit.
Oh,
But
yeah, and you
Malachi,
wanna-
yeah, so say to that what you will.
been quite peaceful.
But they all seem pretty cool.
Well, I'm just here to help. I don't mind
The-
what
the-
we do. I like helping people.
The livestock one is related to the thing that Malachi is here for, isn't it? Because that had livestock going missing.
Did
It
it?
did. Yeah.
Oh, it did.
How many
Right.
brain
I was
cells
aware
did you
about it.
lose in
I was
that
aware.
fight?
I was aware it was about a person. I forgot the thing about the livestock. Okay. Oh, then that's probably the one Malachi
Probably
would
the one we
do.
should
But he's not. But like Sam said, I'm also happy to just tick through all of them.
Yeah.
Oh
let's
yeah,
do-
yeah, yeah.
let's
Oh,
do the
100%.
village one then. Screams werewolf. But we'll
Yes,
see where
let's
we
do the
get to.
Mm.
I say we rip all of them off the wall so that we can have them for ourselves, so
I
that
don't
no one takes them.
I think that's poor guild etiquette. I haven't been part of a lot of guilds, but I'm going to guess that's poor guild etiquette.
No one has told us any rules.
Can we take a photocopy? By which I mean, I copy it down by hand.
Yes. Yes. So while you guys are doing that, Malachi, Maxine brings you back to speak to Fiona. This kind of blonde-haired halfling who was sparring with the daggers and the whip. And, yeah, at this point, she and Lambert have kind of finished their sparring session. They're both, kind of putting things away. That sort of thing.
Fiona. Hello.
Hello?
I was told to come speak to you. Someone in the fuck, what was her name? This is why I need to start taking notes. The lady in the tavern, and her name was Tress. I'm not on the right lines with Tress, am I?
No.
No.
You hear on the wind.
I remember her name because I was
Whisper.
in love with her.
That is so quiet, Abby, that I
You
don't
don't
think it's
hate
being
her.
picked up by your mic.
Oh wow.
Ben, you don't hate her.
Like
There we go.
Hardly know her.
I was told by a woman named Leica to come speak to you. Apparently there's some people in a village need help, someone there. something about him's
Yeah.
off.
When you mention Leica's name, she kind of like this kind of quizzical expression kind of brightened up. So, oh yes, Leica, yes, which must make you Malachi.
The very
Yes.
same.
No worries. Yes, Christine, if you could give us a moment, I'll just have need to have a conversation with Malachi here. We have a mutual friend who has a specific quest in mind. I think it would be ideal for his first one, given that you've just joined. And she just turns and starts to just walk away from Maxine and expecting you to follow.
Yeah. Follow along.
Yes, so the job has been posted for a little while. We've Piker tells me that you are not not the same as her, but similar. I know a little bit about who you work for, but I am not a member myself. Yes, there is a young man in a village who we believe has been recently turned. I suspect, given the nature of the creatures that have been killed, and the information we've been able to gather, that it is some form of lycanthropy. We're not exactly sure, but it seems like someone who has recently been afflicted and is yet to get a hand on things. We haven't heard of anyone being killed, but there has been at least one injury that we know of. The village is called Oramenka. It is about 3 days away on foot. If you had a method of speeding your travel, I would recommend it because it's going to start to attract the wrong kind of attention.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we got horses. Guess that'll have to do.
That'll have to do, but it should help. Our sources haven't been able to find out who the individual is. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. But you know the signs to look for: someone who's tired, someone who's potentially confused, someone who's got something to hide.
Someone in the
That
village.
sounds like you.
I ain't tired or confused. Third one, maybe.
There is, with a quest like this, there is no official outcome required, but we need some form of resolution. I understand from Leica she would prefer that someone else was, well, not someone, something else ideally would be blame. If there is a beast or something you can pin it on, then fine, rather than this individual. Otherwise, just if this individual can be helped, then that would be the best outcome. If they can't, if they refuse help, if they are resistant to it, then I understand you are trained to deal with that.
Leave it with me.
Okay. Well, Godspeed to you all. And I hope to see you back here soon.
Will do. Right. See you later. And I head back to the group, assuming they're still there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you guys wait for Malachi, or do you just grab a quest and sprint off into the distance without him?
I want to wait for Malachi.
We'll wait for him.
Because he has Crow.
So basically, Malachi, we're going to go help Thurk, and we have to meet him at the big tree, and the reward is Golo.
And we might be stupid.
Yes. but you only get the Golo if you no die.
Okay, that does sound interesting because I'm running a bit personally running low on Golo, and someone that looked directly at Zardi owes me a fair bit of Golo at this point.
What's a bit of Golo
Oh.
between friends?
However, if I could persuade us to start with a different job,
Okay.
that would be good. I need the job in, is it Amria? Is that on there? Chantal's looking at it. The job for Amria or Ampere Village? It's not that one.
Or the livestock.
Yeah. It's not that one, is it? Because it's not Ampere Village, it's Olamenka Village. Or Olamenka. Or is that the place? Here is the village specifically.
Yeah.
Right, okay. The job in Ampere Village has a bit of a time crunch.
Okay.
I think I can help, but if we don't get there soon, someone might go there and fuck it all up.
Okay.
So
Let's go fuck it up for them.
yeah,
Where do you want to go? Sorry.
the Ampere Village one. It's about 3 days walk. On our horses, we should be a bit faster. Get to that
I
one.
don't have a horse.
On
Okay,
our mounts, we should be a bit faster. And then after that, we can go deal with whatever the hell else we can to
what was
store
the
up. But,
Oromenka bit then?
So that's kind of
the region.
yeah, that's kind of the region of. Well, what's the word?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so Ampere is the small town, and Oramenka is like the area.
County.
Yes, that's the word. Thank you.
Okay. That's right.
Guys,
Yeah. Okay.
should we have some music for our travel montage? I have an idea.
Swear to God.
Over there.
So, as you guys are talking about this, is there anything you guys want to purchase before you leave town?
Nah.
I don't think so.
The-
Do we need supplies? How long are we
yeah.
traveling for?
So it's going to be 3 days.
Yes.
I would
Your
like 3 days
rations
worth of
guy.
supplies, in fact.
Yes.
I'll probably survive.
Could I please ask? Well, okay. Question. I would assume Malachi knows at least a little bit about lycanthropy.
Yeah.
But would you like me to check to know if I know things like resistances to, say, silver or non-silvered?
I think something like that would be covered in your training, and so that's something that you would just know.
Sweet. Then can I go speak to the blacksmith of this guild and ask
Yeah.
them about stuff?
You certainly can.
But potentially.
Yeah. Let me just look up what costs are for silver stuff. Pretty sure there are some rules in here. Well,
There are some rules in the rule book.
yeah, I know.
God forbid.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Where else would rules be?
It's amazing.
I know. It's quite something. Although it's not where I would expect it to be, so I'm going to Google it.
Le Google.
The giggly goggle.
Ah, oui.
Oui.
In the meantime, while this is happening, can someone roll me a D4? Please.
I'll do it. Could have been worse.
2. So, who is second on my screen? That would be Mira. Mira, you receive a message.
Oh, bugger.
It's all right. You recognise the voice immediately of the sender. It's from Cadmia. And she says, I'm going to be leaving town later today. I'm heading back. It's going to be 25 words, isn't it? So I'm leaving town later today, heading back to Zephyros. Would like to say goodbye before I go. Meet for lunch at. And then a cafe in Central. It's 25 words. You can reply with a message of your own up to 25 words as part of the spell.
Okay. Did she tell me a time?
She said for lunch.
Okay. And we're still local to the area, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys are in the Central District at the moment. And that's where the Precepts Order is and that sort of thing.
I will respond and say, see you there for lunch. Looking forward to it.
Okay.
Bye,
Nice.
Queen.
Nice. Looking at the rules for silvered weapons, Ben, it costs 100 gold to silver a weapon, or to silver 10 pieces of ammunition.
Interesting. And would we get a discount on that here?
You would get a discount on that here.
So how much would it be with the discount?
So your starting discount is 10%.
Okay, so that's 90 gold.
Is that for one weapon?
That is
Yeah,
unfortunately per weapon. Silver weapons are not cheap.
Can I ask, because I don't think I would know, I don't know if Malachi shared with the group that he thinks it's lycanthropy. Can I ask him if radiant damage does the trick as well?
Just magic does it, or silver.
Is silver particularly effective?
I mean, I don't know. Is silver particularly effective, or is that just like as effective as magic is? Would I?
Interesting. I think they've got rid of the silver, the non-magical, non-silver resistance in 2024 rules.
Oh.
Because it is not in any of the lycanthrope stat blocks.
Save your money.
Yeah, no, they've got rid of that. I didn't realise they'd got rid of that, but they have. So, which is a shame.
That whole thing like werewolves can't die from falling damage thing.
Yeah.
Because falling damage is technically non-magical bludgeoning damage, and therefore they couldn't die from that.
Yeah.
There we go. Save my coinies.
Interesting. The more you know.
Huh. Never mind. I don't go get silver weapons. I do whatever the hell anyone else is doing. Get supplies and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. JJ, are we tracking rations and stuff? Or?
Yes, I have a process for trying to do that I want to try out for doing travel and things like that. So we will get to rations when we get to the travel. But if you guys want to pick up,
is it one per day?
Or? Yes.
So we need to, if we're doing potentially 4 days worth of travel, we need to buy some now.
Yes.
How much is 2 rations?
Well, that depends on how well you want to eat. So you can buy no rations, which is obviously free. You can have a squalid existence, which is 7 copper, a poor existence, which is 1 silver, a modest existence, which is 5 silver, and then you've got comfortable for 8 silver, wealthy for 2 gold, and aristocratic for 4 gold. And it does say in the rules, under aristocratic, you pay for the best, and you might have staff that support your lifestyle. Otherwise, others notice your wealth and might encourage you to share it, either legally or otherwise.
I'm going to start saying to men that I don't like that they have a squalid lifestyle.
Yeah. What did you pay for this? 7 copper?
I'm happy.
So you
I'm
can
happy to
effectively
be poor.
survive on anything, on any of those except wretched, where you're relying on chance and charity. If you have skills, you can attempt to forage on the journey, if you want to. But if it goes badly, then you will, have no food and water and start to suffer levels of exhaustion. So it's entirely up to you how. If you go to a high standard of food and things like that, you might incur bonuses, or you might have to avoid penalties. There are other things you can do to avoid travel penalties, like purchasing wagons and things like that. Having horses is a good one because you're not doing the walking yourselves. Those sorts of things.
I'm happy with a comfortable. Oh no, but like poor. I'm happy to be poor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, poor 1 silver piece per day. You spend frugally for your necessities.
Yeah,
So,
I'll
you
do
know,
that.
Quick trip, isn't it?
you're buying things like basic bread that'll keep, jerky, stuff like that. Probably not getting, like fresh fruit and veg and stuff. But it
Wait,
will
how
keep you
much
going.
was it?
So a poor existence
Silver or
was
copper?
1 silver. A squalid existence was 7 copper
For a day?
per day. Yes.
How much was comfortable?
Comfortable was 8 silver.
8
Is
silver.
anyone able to give me any money? Actually,
How
I
much?
have 8 rations.
Oh,
Can
I've
I
not-
just use the 8 rations I have?
How long have you been in town? You've only been in town 1 day, so I would say, yeah, they would probably be fine. Sam, if you've
Cool.
got any in your
What does rations give you as part of in that metric?
So they are
Breakfast bar.
they would be in the middle, so they would be like modest or comfortable. So they would no penalties, no bonuses, nothing like that.
got 3, so you're all right.
Sam, if you've got any in your starting loadout, you can use those.
I have 2, which I don't know if that's correct. Well, I
2
have
seems
10
like an odd one.
candles, apparently.
2 seems like an odd one because normally it starts with. I think you might have mixed those up. I think you start with 2 candles and 10 rations.
Maybe I wanted 10 candles. That's enough to go around my
You're
bar.
having the most romantic road trip ever. You and Malachi.
I'm going to be on the back of Malachi's horse with a candle in each hand and one on my head.
You've poured yourself into a candelabra.
Yep, that's my goal.
I did that once when Ben and I were playing D&D. Ben disappeared to like deal with something, and so I was just left, and so I collected a bunch of candles and just created a sacrificial circle around him. Not D&D, sorry, Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh!
I was thinking,
not
Same but
D&D.
different.
What? Did he leave his body?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben had to go and disappear into the Shadow Realm for a little bit, so I had to summon him back. Yeah, no, we were playing Baldur's Gate, and so I just went and sourced a load of candles and just made a circle around his character.
We all need a hobby.
That's very.
It was quite funny. I'm gonna pay for who needs stuff? Who needs rations?
I have 2 days of rations currently in my bag, so I think I just need 1.
Okay, you need 1. Who else?
I'm
I've
good
got-
at the moment, thank you.
I've got 2 rations, but I want a lot of money in the pub, so I'm looking all right.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Then you have 3, so you're okay. Okay, I'll get your 1 and then my 2. And then I've got a good amount. You've got a good amount. All is good. And I will
JJ,
get it.
I've looked it up. I legitimately only have two
Oh,
days
okay.
rations. I have
That's very
I have
odd.
a priest tonight.
Ah, right, okay.
Priests don't eat.
No, they just survive on their faith.
So yeah, I'll buy 2 rations, which will set me back. Is it so? Is what you were going through there? Is that the quality of ration? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 silver's worth of rations I will buy.
Okay. Right. Okay. So, I presume
10,
Mirror.
10 silver to a gold piece. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Fine. Nice.
I presume Mirror shares that you've all been invited to.
Yes, guys, we're going to lunch.
We're going to
How
lunch.
excited are you? So Cadmia's told me she would like to see us before she goes back to Zephyros.
Oh my god, yes.
So
Love her.
anyone who wants to come, please come. Anyone who doesn't want to come, feel free to decline the invite. Like, Lon, you don't know her, but you might like her.
Who is this person?
Oh god, okay, let me tell you about Cadmia. So Cadmia was on the ship when we crashed, right? And then we went to this big abandoned church.
God about the ship crashing.
Went to this back to you again.
Yeah.
Went to this big abandoned church thing, like a ruin, and then there was a robot there called Glenn, and then it turned out, and Glenn had no arms and legs. He was like a nugget of a robot, and then Cadmia took Glenn, because she
You
was
can say
she's in
that.
some like a little guild called the Order of the Precepts, right? And then she took him, and then we found this guy who was infected by an alien, but he was being assassinated. Because he'd like burnt someone's house down and killed 2 people, but it wasn't him. He was possessed. So I pretended to be a child psychologist, and I got some information in possibly non-ethical ways, and then we saved him with the help of Cadmia, who helped us perform surgery, which Malachi was useless for, Zardi was really good at, and then that's why we're here, because we took the alien here in a jar to be inspected, and now Cadmia wants to say bye because she helped us bring the alien back. I hope that summarizes it.
Well, that was a weird moment when I had to pretend to be a child in a therapy session, dealing with the trauma of seeing her parents burn in a fire.
And I wasn't even
Was
a
it
real
healing,
therapist.
JJ?
D&D takes you to weird places.
Do you need
Can
therapy for that?
I insight check everything Mira's just said?
I'm
Sure.
being so for real with you right now.
I just don't think it's real.
What made you think that? The robot with no arms and legs?
Just you keep saying aliens.
Yeah, they are, man. Malachi, show him your stupid book.
Stupid, but have I done something to you?
Yeah, you killed Crow.
I didn't. He's right here.
You sacrificed him. He is living with the trauma of having experienced death.
Yeah, that's part of his shtick.
JJ, if I can have a rolled insight, I'll do it.
Okay. Is it not responding?
Yeah, I pop my character sheet out, and sometimes it goes a bit funny.
Yeah.
In other contexts, that sounds really weird.
Yeah,
there we go. 15. Yeah. I mean, it is as frantically presented as it was, but it seems genuine, and Mirror seems genuine and honest.
I told you I'm being for real with you right now.
No, that's fine. I'm just having to wrap my head around the fact that I feel like we met in quite grounded, normal circumstances, and then you're coming at me with all this really ridiculous sounding stuff, which is true, perhaps, but it just seems quite far fetched.
Yeah, I pull out my book and I show him my sort of like crappy sketches of the aliens and what they're sort of.
Oh, I didn't know you had a child.
Good at art.
Yeah, so what it is, what Malachi's drawn, there is this ooze-like creature who seems to mainly only consist of 4 legs that meet in a central point and form an X shape as they come out.
Okay.
So, almost like a starfish with 4 points instead of 5.
So if you see one of these, don't let it infect you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to get surgery to get that shit out.
I'll say to Malachi that I think his child's drawings are really good.
They're not meant to be good. They're meant to be factual, I guess.
Oh, mate,
Or-
you are
identifiable.
a real boring piece of shit.
I love
Uh,
this group.
I don't mind tagging along. I don't really have anything to settle before we go, so I'll be on my best
Okay.
behaviour.
Cool. All right.
Just
Yeah.
don't sing.
That's okay. Fine.
So,
Incest.
you all head to meet Cadmia, who is waiting for you. She looks good. She's been, fresh robes, clean, washed. Looks, her hair is freshly dyed black again. And yeah,
I have written in my
she's
notes, Cadmia looks fresh.
But yeah, so she's pleased to see you all. Greets you all warmly. It's like, hello. I just I wanted to say I wasn't sure how long you were planning on being in the city, but I'm off. I've been booked onto a ship later today, heading back to Zephyros with Glenn as well as the preacher. As I've been tasked.
Show Lon the creature.
I didn't bring it.
I'm Lon, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cadmia.
It's
The precepts order.
I perform.
Don't worry, I filled
Good, well
Lon
done.
in on everything that happened.
Yeah, I listened to half of what she said, so
I can say it again.
no, it's okay.
You might get the other half of the story if she says it again.
I don't need the other half.
Well,
Fill in the
nice
gap.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, she's invited you for lunch to just spend some time with you guys before she departs. So you all enjoy a nice
So
lunch,
nice.
paid for by the
We
bank of
have
the
to
precepts
pay.
order.
Yes.
Thanks, Cadmia.
Love free
It's all right.
food.
So I'm heading back to
Cheers.
Zephyros. So if ever you're visiting the Sky Cities, do pop in. I'll probably be there, fixing up Glenn and the other Warforged.
Can't wait to see Glenn again.
Does he have arms?
Not yet. He won't do until I manage to get him back and fix him.
Oh, Glenn.
Oh, he'll be all right. It'll be like
Die.
he's powered down. It's just like he's sleeping. He'll wake up good as new.
You put him in a coma.
It's
Yeah, well,
medically induced. It's fine.
Glenn's a vegetable.
I thought he was a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
I never said chicken. I just said nugget.
Ah, what other types of nuggets are there?
Vegan, corn.
Golden.
Dino.
And obviously Glenn.
Indeed. But yeah, so you guys enjoy a nice meal. If there is nothing that in particular that anyone wants to buy or anything like that before you leave, you'll have an opportunity when I go through the rules of the travel as well, just in case there's anything else you want to pick up. But if there's nothing sort of, outside of that, then we can jump to you guys hitting the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it is a 3-day journey by foot. You guys have got mounts, so it's probably 2.5 days for you. So you can probably make it towards the end of the 3rd day, leaving this afternoon, assuming nothing goes wrong on your journey. So, the rules as I have prepared them, and Ben, this is also based a little bit off the conversation you and I actually had yesterday, so that was helpful. So, step 1 is determine the length of the journey. The journey is going to be 2.5 days. Step 2 is I assign a difficulty to each day of the journey from 1 to 6. Those numbers then get added up for a total, and that is the total danger level for your journey. So you guys have a relatively easy journey ahead of you. So you are leaving a big city. It's very safe. So your first day is 1 difficulty because that's the lowest, and then your next 2 days are 2 and 2. So your total danger level for your journey is 5. Each player decides their comfort level and buys rations accordingly. You guys have already done that. So step 3: anyone who wants to, you can help with the journey. So you can do any sort of check that you feel is appropriate. Depending on how applicable it is to travel, I may increase or lower the DC. If you have spells or abilities you want to use, they can be included on a case-by-case basis. Things like guidance aren't going to be allowed because they only affect a specific instance, whereas these roles represent your entire travel. So anyone who wants to help, you can try. But if you try and you fail, it will potentially make your journey more dangerous. So bear that in mind. And it will be on an individual basis. So one person can do a check, and that sort of thing. I will then roll it, or one of you will roll a d6, and that will and we will add to that the number of passes and fails you get for a total. So, for example, if 2 of you decided to help out on the journey, you both succeeded, and then you rolled a 4 on the d6, your total would be 6. That would mean your entire journey would pass because you're without an encounter because your danger level is 5. If you were taking a more dangerous journey or a longer journey, your danger level would be higher, and so if hypothetically it was 9, and then you guys rolled 6 total with your d6 plus your bonuses, then when we get to 6 on it, so for example, if you took a 4-day journey and the day's danger levels was 1, 2, 2, 4, that would give you a danger level of 9. If your total was a 6, when we got to the 3rd day, because we count 1, 2 for a total of 3, another 2 for a total of 5, and then we get to the 4, which is where the 6 comes in, you get an encounter then. If that's not making sense, do shout and I will try and explain better.
Can we just do it and see and learn as we go?
Yeah, okay, so who, if anyone, would like to contribute to the journey? That can be a survival
Me.
check, it can be a nature check, it can be a persuasion check. You would then have to, something like a persuasion check, you would probably have to justify to me why that's relevant, but you could be like, I want to go and speak to such and such and get them to tell me, the best routes, or, I want to find some rangers and intimidate them into telling me pathways through the trees or something. That's going to be more difficult, but it could still be relevant. So who would
I
like to
can do a
contribute?
survival check.
Okay,
I
so
can do a little nature check.
Sophie wants to do a survival check, Mira a nature check.
I was also going to say survival, but I can otherwise do something else, I'm sure.
I could do a perception instead if that's so I can perceive the land.
Yeah, perception is also good. Looking for dangers, being alert. You're kind of taking
I'll
a
do
lookout
perception
role.
so you can do survival then.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 of you.
I'm sat on the back of Malachi's horse, playing my lute.
Okay, so Lon is actively hindering. Good to know. Okay.
Is he playing Hinder? Can we get some looks of an angel?
It's going down. He's yelling, hinder.
Yeah, so I will also take into account weather, but I will do that independently.
Whether what?
It's raining.
JJ, this is a fantasy game. Can we please just have it torrentially rain?
Uh,
Oh,
Sure.
please. Good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so who wants to go first with your checks? Sophie, do you want to go first?
Yeah,
Okay. 23.
23.
A success. Mira?
Whoa.
I'd hope so.
It's all right.
14. You've got a relatively easy journey, so 14 is still a pass. If you guys have a more complex journey, then the DC also increases to represent that. And then Malachi,
Okay.
a 9. That is
Yeesh.
a fail, unfortunately.
Yeah, because reckon my back playing the fucking loot.
So the net result is +1 because you've got 2 passes and a fail. So can someone also roll me a d6?
I'll do it because I haven't contributed anything.
Okay. A 6 +1 is 7. Your danger level is 5. So we montage a nice journey. Unfortunately, it does torrentially downpour the first day, which does affect you all. I genuinely, I have a weather table. 1 to 2 is thunderstorms on a D100, and I rolled a 1.
Damn.
Ooh.
So my dice are also wishing for the rain. So that does potentially cause a problem, but it's because you've got a total of 7 and your danger level is 5. It doesn't impact your journey enough to cause an encounter. But it does mean that for a bit of the journey, is cold, is wet.
Also, Lon, did you say you were a priest? Did you want to quickly bless the rains down in Velvania?
I've dabbled in many arts, my friend. Not to sound
A
particularly
lot
good
of all trades.
at lot of all trades, yeah. I can light a candle if you want. It might not last very long in the rain, though.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll go back to playing my my music if that's okay.
Yay.
We're gonna get along well on this trip.
I just put my mind into Crow, who's flying overhead, and just, yeah, just don't listen to it.
Ouch.
Yes. Oh, actually, sorry, I also have some weather effects. So because you've got thunderstorms, which again are like a 1 or 1 and 2 on a D100, depending on the season, can everyone roll me a D20, please?
Crow about to get hit by lightning. That'd be kind of funny, actually.
What am I rolling?
A D20. So Sophie's fine,
Oh,
Lam is
God.
fine, B is fine, Malachi is fine.
That was
And
for
Zadi.
Zadi.
Sorry, that
Yeah, no, that's fine. Even with a 2, you are fine. But yes, you weren't wrong, Ben. If you roll a 1, you do get struck by lightning.
Ah,
That's
Please.
yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. Okay, so your journey starts out fine. The first afternoon is the clouds begin to come in and the temperature drops quite quickly in the evening. Unfortunately, Zadi, the clouds have rolled in, so you can't see the moon that night.
Oh no.
Sorry, you can't see the moons, plural, that night. And the rain begins early the next morning. You spend quite a miserable day, kind of Lon and Malachi are probably the warmest huddled together in Malachi's saddle. But as the
Oh,
rain begins to
it's all those candles.
intensify through the morning, and stretching on throughout the day, and the thunder begins to roll in and lightning crashes. But fortunately, even though there may be a bolt or two that lands nearby as you're traveling, you are all safe and manage to avoid the thunder and lightning. The next day, the storm has blown itself out, and so you enjoy a more pleasant journey with some light cloud, giving you the opportunity to dry some of your wet clothes as you travel along. And eventually, after a couple of days, you make it to Oromanka and to the town of Ampere.
Nice.
So,
On the way, I'll explain a bit more of what I was told by Theon.
Mhm.
Obviously, they were looking for someone who's potentially a lycanthrope, and they don't know who it is. But yeah, whoever it is, don't hurt them just yet, because we don't know if there may be someone who's just a bit confused or not used to their abilities. And I've dealt with lycanthropes before, so I can maybe help them. Yeah.
You, Malachi, that was very insightful.
You're welcome. But yeah, look for people who are like tired or just a bit off in the village.
Yeah. So late on in the day, you make it in sight of the village, and yeah, it's this quaint little village. A few, you've travelled past a few kind of fields and farms and things like that along the way. But it has kind of little houses with kind of wood tiles that make the roofs up and things like that. And yeah, it is just a small little town. I think. As you kind of make your way through the first few streets and things like that, you spot something which looks to be in the center of town that immediately catches your eye. It is this large, almost gold-colored statue of a dragon. Probably not life-size for an adult dragon, but not far off. They have the many like horns and spines and sharp features of an adult dragon, but the statue itself is smaller, not quite life size. And the like the talons and on one of the claws of the feet have been very highly polished. You know how you get those brass statues where people have just like rubbed one bit of it repeatedly, and you end up with one bit that's highly polished and the rest is somewhat tarnished. It is that effect. It is like there is like one talon that is like within reach of the base of the statue that is highly polished. People are sort of moving about to and fro, in pairs and couples, in little groups, things like that, just going about their business. Yeah, so I hand it over to you guys. What would you like to do?
How does one do this?
Yeah, who
Is
are
there
we
a name on
talking
the
to?
job board?
No, they don't know who. Apollyon, Warden of Ampere. So I guess we want to find them.
Find
Speak to
Apollyon.
have any information. What time is it when we get there?
Like late afternoon, early evening.
Okay. Yeah, maybe catch them before they head home or whatever.
If there's a stranger just walking past, I'll just shout from the back of Malachi's horse. Could you point us in the direction of Apollyon, Warden of Ampere?
Sick. Yeah, they're out that way. They've gone to one of the farms who've had some trouble. It's about 10 minutes down the road.
Thank you, good sir. Also, is there a tavern here?
Yeah, you want to check out the bitter pickaxe, probably.
The bit of pickaxe.
The bitter pickaxe.
Oh, the bitter pickaxe. Okay. Do they have a stage?
Yeah, which bit is it?
No stage.
Fine, and then we'll just go.
No, I heard it said once a good performer doesn't need a stage. The world is their stage.
Oh, you're very chatty all of a sudden after not saying anything to me for the whole journey.
Yeah, that would be
No,
very
nothing
Malachi.
else?
Nope. Nope. Also, I find that thought really funny that I've literally just been silent the entire fucking shit.
You're just so shy from your like intimacy with Lon the whole way.
It's been cozy.
Malachi's there,
Especially with all those candles.
glad he's sat in front rather than sat
Oh,
behind.
this looks depressing.
Oh, it's not meant to be depressing. It's just meant to be, like a little village scene.
It's seen better days.
I miss the one that had pigeons drawn on it.
Oh, would you prefer the pigeons?
No,
we can draw some
I
pigeons on this one.
I was going to say that gives us an opportunity to draw something new on this one.
Are they not werewolf pigeons?
Penises. Sorry.
Please don't draw penises.
Penises on them.
Okay, fine. Penis monsters. There we are. It's D&D-esque.
What resistance does a penis monster have?
It's vulnerable to bludgeoning.
This actually is a thing. I hate to say this. I learned about this at uni. It's like a medieval drawing of a penis monster.
Yeah. People in medieval times were different, weren't they?
I mean, are we sure, or were they just like a badly drawn worm or something? You've seen medieval pictures
No, it
of
was
cats.
literally in a book, and it was labelled. And I'm going to send it to the chat.
Oh
Sending the
God!
penis monster to the chat right now.
You had this.
And when
very
I
regular-
do that, I'm accused of being
Googling it.
inappropriate.
I've just realised I've just typed penis monster.
Have you got
Hope
safe
it's on the
search
family
on?
computer.
Oh,
Sometimes when something doesn't dawn on you.
yeah, like the fact that you're sending this group a dick pic.
I missed a
Unsolicited.
crucial element. It's the flying penis monster.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've devolved, I think.
Can't believe I forgot that part. Oh my god, it's so much worse than I remember it being.
well, I'm excited for this now.
Hold on.
I'm scared.
Enjoy.
Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Yes.
oh, that's cool. I hate it. I love
See,
it.
I wasn't making it up, guys. I promise
I
you.
think I'm more
Why does it
disturbed
remind me
by
of the dragon from the
droopy-
Never-Ending Story?
Ben, that's a
I'm
kid
feeling
film.
weird version of the never-ending story.
It's the liquid boobs that are getting me.
I was going to say, yeah, what's happening?
I'm also convinced
Where is
there's a micro penis on the big penis.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I think that's her thigh in the fur of the penis monster. I like that it also has a tail.
Oh, is it a
Yes.
woman?
Scrotum-esque tail.
Yeah, it's a. I think with
It's
the
not woman.
Weird boobs.
yeah.
It shows like a drag queen. It's hard to
That's
say.
highly
It's
possible.
very hard to say.
At least the
Oh,
penis monster's happy.
I see someone's drawn a
What a
beautiful
crazy
pigeon.
sentence. At least
Who
the
drew the
penis
beautiful
monster's
pigeon?
happy. Oh my god! Wait, where? Oh my god! That's more of a crow. It's giving
That's-
blackbird.
That's very good though.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
black.
Fantastic
I like
bird.
that.
I'm guessing that's Abby then.
Aw.
So
He
he's
looks
also
a bit
going.
depressed.
If I zoom out,
And it's,
his
and it's
eyeballs
walking
away,
across
which
the
is
He
terrifying.
he looks like he's walking across the road and he's just seen someone like kiss his wife and he's like,
I want to draw his crow wife.
Yeah, he's looking at the dog.
I want to draw something on the map. Hold on.
Fascinated.
yeah. So it takes you 10 minutes. The sun is going down, but there's a few stars are beginning to appear. But you eventually spot a group of like 4 or 5 people gathered in a field, basically around a couple of dead looking cows.
They're looking.
Well,
Just
yes.
staring at the cows.
See,
Well,
I've learned
they're
now
having
in
a
D&D,
discussion.
if you say dead looking, they're definitely alive.
Okay, a couple of dead cows.
Aw.
Are we gonna have some weird cows on our hands?
Imagine
Already-
balls
no.
of happy cows.
Sorry,
That
Chantal.
would be incredible.
That mole.
Yeah.
I love moles.
Why did you say sorry? What did I do?
I said, well, someone said weird cows. I said we've already got Chantal.
Oh, oh my god!
Wow.
Can we carry on, or is that?
Not
the end
sure.
of the
I'm
session?
not sure.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I blame Mum, personally.
I was just about to say you're the only person here where I can threaten to tell Mum.
Yeah, but do you remember that time you said?
I mean, you
"Oh,
can
we
threaten the
throw it
rest of
away
us,
'cause
but it's less
broken."
effective.
Do you remember when she said we can throw it away because it's broken? No, you said that, and then she went, "Well, you're a little broken, but we kept you.
No, I was looking.
Oh my
You're not quite
God.
right. That's it."
I was looking for a box for an art project, and I can't remember what she suggested. It was like a DS case, and I was like, no, that's not quite right. And she went, well, you're not quite right, and we kept you. I was like, I wasn't saying we shouldn't keep it. It was
Oh.
You sat on my face and farted,
She's
so.
just ruthless sometimes.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
dear.
turns out D&D is quite good therapy.
Cheaper than my regular therapy.
Richard.
Well, what shall I be charging for this?
No, I should be charging. I'm the therapist.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. How could I forget? Yeah, so there's a group of individuals gathered having a conversation.
Yes.
Is it a cow funeral?
It doesn't look like a funeral, no.
Oh.
No, they're in mourning.
Wow, that was
That was.
That was. Whoa. That's so bad, I'm not sure whether or not to give it inspiration.
No, do not.
No, we can't set this precedent this early into the
That's not.
JJ, because I'm a human, I get it at the beginning of every day anyway, so
Oh.
don't waste it on me.
Well,
Who's the leader in this group? Who's going to do all the? Who's the face? We never really discussed that.
It's normally Malachi, but I don't think he should be seen as the face of the group.
No.
And why not? He says. Looking like the
I
most.
know you put a lot of effort into
Oh.
your appearance, Malachi. You're just not the most charismatic.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not. I also don't really like people, so yeah, someone else can take it.
Sure. What are we doing?
I was saying hello to Apollyon.
Hello,
What?
William.
Apollyon
So-
or Apollyo?
Apollyon.
Apollyon.
Yes. So, in this group, you can see there is a human man, there is a brass dragonborn, and a dwarf. There is a young woman who looks to be half dragonborn, and then there is another full dragonborn man.
Hello, everyone.
Where are we?
You are in the area of Oramanka looking for.
We're in a field just outside the village with some dead
I
cows.
just
Looks
I
like
just
your
needed
cows
the
have
name of
died.
the place.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oramanka will be fine.
Cool.
Hello, we are here from Corfrost to help with a little livestock problem.
All right. One of the brass dragonborn speaks up. Are you guild members? I take it.
Yep, fresh as the bread that your mum baked this morning.
Your mum already? So then you know I'm like that.
Right. Well.
Don't read into it too much. It's fine. We're quite new.
Okay. Well, we'll take what we can get at this point.
Oh, how dare you?
So.
You just
Yeah.
baited him so hard.
Yes. Well, this is unfortunately the latest incident. Some sort of beast seems to be coming in and well, killing the cattle. It doesn't really seem to be doing it for food, from what we've been able to ascertain. It doesn't really eat much, so we've been able to salvage something, but it's not ideal, really. Only one person has been hurt thus far, but we're concerned about anything else. Anyone else being hurt, and people are worried. People are worried. Their children, they don't feel they're safe. So yes, we posted a notice hoping someone can track down such a creature.
Well, here we are. We've cracked down on many a creature in the past.
Thank you. Well, I'm Apollyon. I'm the head warden here. So if you need anything, need any help, let me know. I suppose allow me to introduce you. This is Othi and Grogland, and he gestures to the other brass dragonborn female and the dwarf. This is their farm as well. Their daughter Hestia, as well as Ko. Hestia is the half dragonborn individual who's quite short, and then there is Ko, who is the young human man, who also works on the farm as well. They have been most most badly affected by whatever this creature is, but several other farms in the area have also been affected as well.
Okay.
Is there anything
That is
that
amazing.
else I can do for you? Is there anything you need? Have you got any questions at this time?
When did these
Yeah.
attacks start?
They started about 6 weeks ago, something like that. At first, we just thought it was wolves. And they're occasionally a problem, things like that. But never this bad, this consistent. There's usually, if they're one of them has been sort of driven away, or there's a scarcity of food. Otherwise they don't tend to venture so close to town, and if they do, they kill to eat. Whereas this, as you can see, has barely been touched. So we don't think it's wolves, but we're not sure what it is. Best we can tell, the markings, it looks like it's some kind of animal. But we haven't been able to track it down or anything like that.
Okay.
How many cattle has this specific farm lost?
How many is it now? And he turns towards and it is Othi, the brass dragonborn female. I think we're up to 10 or maybe a dozen now. If it carries on like this, we're going to be in some difficulty soon.
Okay.
Have you noticed in the village anyone acting strangely since all of this has happened? Anyone been particularly under the weather or acting a bit shifty?
They all kind of like look at each other and just kind of like they seem a little uncomfortable at the question. So
Okay.
yeah, eventually Groglin kind of steps up. He's like, "Well, there is," and his wife kind of cuffs him kind of lightly over the head. "Come now, he's you're being prejudiced. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just a bit odd."
Who's a bit odd?
There is he's a bit he's a bit uncouth, but there is a man who's been staying in the village for a couple of weeks now. He's just a bit of a traveler, apparently. He moves from place to place. He's had a bit of work on one of the farms to make a bit of money for a bit.
Can you tell us this man's name? Maybe we can.
Yes. Yeah, Apollyon kind of speaks up. Yes, I've met him. He seems all right enough. Quite rude, but he goes by the name of Moss.
Moss. Okay. You're staying in the town, I'm assuming, in the inn.
Believe so. You would best speak to Zerzrik about that. He runs the tavern with his family. He'll be able to tell you a little bit more. But I'm not sure whether he's staying there or whether he's just pitching his tent under the stars, so to speak.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll look around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything you want to look at immediately in the area, or any of these?
Dead cow bodies
Yeah.
for like injuries. Ben's probably gonna want to loot them.
I mean,
Cows.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to see what sort of injuries they have, and
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you can look them over. You can make a survival check if you want to try and determine.
survival.
can I make an investigation check rather than survival check?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Fuck!
Hmm.
Logged me out and logged in as Chantel. However, I remember I have a +6 to investigation. So, yeah.
So
That's
a 19. Yeah. So, Mira, you don't really spot much other than what you've been told. That if some kind of animal has killed
Darn.
these cows, it's clear to you. And yes, not a little bit has been consumed, but not much. Malachi, yeah, you can see this is clearly something of a wolfy nature, and you can more clearly see the kind of the footprints and things like that around it. But yeah, there is not a huge amount more to this scene than what you've been told. The creatures seem to have been killed, but not really consumed.
No tracks that lead anywhere.
Not like an obvious set. A lot of people have kind of been walking around this scene, so there's a lot of footprints and things like that that kind of just mix everything all up. The field is doing well; it's lush and green for the cows to graze in. And there are lots of like hoof tracks that also distort the initial scene. You think
ask them who the last people to see the cows were before they were taken.
Kind of this human nervously kind of raise her hand. It's like, well, yeah, I was out, just putting some feed out the other night before. That was when the last time we saw him, but it was during the night that something happened.
Does he seem suspicious to me, JJ?
Make an insight check.
One second, sir.
Was Ham's internet working via carrier pigeon then?
Mm-hmm. Cool. Insight.
18. He seems nervous.
Like
but you
unreasonably so? Or
but you also catch him shooting glances at Hestia, this young woman, half dragonborn, half dwarf.
is she the daughter of
She's the daughter of the two people who own the farm, yeah.
Othy and Groglin?
Yes, and he works on the farm. So
Co-works
he seems nervous, and you pick up on that. Kind of the attention he's kind of paying to her. Whether it's only that or whether there's something else, you don't.
Noted for later.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name?
His name is Ko. Just Ko.
Interesting. Is he going to knock us out? KO.
Congratulations, it's the worst joke of the evening.
I already had that title anyway. I've just beaten myself.
I don't know. I think the Moo one was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, all right. Thanks, guys. Glad you feel so strongly about it.
Well, I enjoyed it anyway.
Thank you, Abby.
But I have a terrible sense of humour.
We get on so well.
Right, I think we're done here. We're going to speak to Zerjarak.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's the moss fellow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you head back into town. It's not too difficult to find your way to the Broken Pickaxe, which is a kind of tidy looking tavern. Nice little like window boxes of flowers and things like that. There are a few people inside, but it's generally sort of quiet conversation and things like that. And there is this elderly looking, probably like 60s-ish, brass dragonborn behind the bar. As you all kind of enter and make your way up to the bar, they are very kind of smile brightly. kind of busy, kind of like polishing the bar and things like that, and put down a cloth as you approach. So, hello, out of towners, is it? Have you come about our little beast problem that we seem to be having, or are you travelers looking to head up the mountain?
We're here
No, we're trying
about
to
the beast
help
problem.
you with your cows.
Well, that's good. Good. Best of luck to you.
What's the mountain?
Oh, you're not
So it's like a
familiar?
big hill.
Nice.
Guiding dog,
Very nice.
yeah.
You'll get on well with my kids if they stick their noses in. Yes. Well, if you're not familiar, the mountains nearby are the Dantos Peaks, famous for the Battle of Dantos Peaks during the war. Excuse me. And the statue in the town centre is of Oppid, the brass dragon, Oppid of the skies. I can see by the looks on all your faces you're not familiar.
I do not know of Oppid.
Never heard of him.
Of her, my friend, of her.
Oh, I apologize.
Wow.
Well,
Always a always a man.
let me get you all some drinks, and then I'll tell you the tale if you want.
On the house?
Come now, friend. I've got to run a business, but I'm sure you can share, spare a few copper.
Oh, you copper! You're speaking my language. None of this Corfrost city price bullshit. Give me your piss brown ale, and I'll give you 3 copper pieces for it.
Well, some of the finest piss brown ale you've ever seen coming up.
I'm sure it is.
Whatever you're into, mate.
Yeah, so he pours everyone whatever drinks you want, and kind of comes out from behind the bar and like settles himself at your table, and he's kind of he's this kind of broad figure who's clearly had a like an older person who's clearly had strength within his life, but has slightly age is creeping up on him, and he kind of lowers himself into the chair with a bit of a like has got himself a drink as well, and he's like, well, the Battle of Dantos Peaks is obviously named for these, and gestures out the window, nearby mountains. A few years after the big war started, the Influx War, or whatever they're calling it, the Sky City of Arcantha was drifting over the top, and Oppid and her companions had taken up a position near the peak of the mountain, believing the altitude would be what would protect them from the giants. But unfortunately, giants having recently invented airships kind of caught them off guard. So during the battle, Oppid was separated from her companions and harried by the airships. And the weather not being on her side, no cloud to hide in or anything like that, she came to hide in the newly formed Sky City of Arcantha. The city gave her cover and the opportunity to hide because, being a powerful dragon, she had mastered the ability to become human as well. So she was able to do that and hide herself amongst the city and elude the giants for some time. They say she intended to leave the city quickly, but unfortunately, having lost her companions, and being wounded as she wasn't able to escape as quickly as she thought she might. And the city itself was struggling quite a lot. It had, drifting close to the front lines of the war, and not getting enough aid, so the people were struggling. And it turned out that the ruling house was a giant house. So, and again, another reason why she had to hide. Had started hoarding all the food and things that were left, and the people had begun to starve. and generally having a terrible time. So, tired and wounded as she was, and reluctant to seek help from an unknown city, however, she stumbled across a very helpful individual who is known in history books as Theona Scarfi Margaret. Theone was a kind soul, and Oppid was unable to, so the story goes, unable to deny her help without revealing herself. And they spent 3 days together with Theone looking after Oppid in the injuries she had in her human form. And apparently, the story goes, Oppid kept telling herself that she was going to leave, and she's going to go on her way, but she was just staying a little bit longer just to fully heal, a little bit longer just to fully heal. And from Theonia, Oppid learned about the plight of the city, and feeling sympathetic towards the people of Arcantha, and Theonia, Oppid hatched a plan to free the city from the giants. Instead of leaving the city, she summoned her companions, who had managed to regroup by this time, and convinced them of the necessity of helping the city. So they knew that, being wise and powerful, that just replacing one ruler with another wasn't really going to help. So they managed to instill a rebellion and cause and overthrow the giants. They were keeping their involvement a secret until many years later, when it was revealed by, or what was later Princess Theonia, eventually revealed all. But they overthrew the giants. Took a few months, but eventually the city of Canthia was freed from House Asterius. And, well, Oppid of the Skies rules Arcantha to this day. And so we mark the occasion with a statue of her, and being a brass dragon and a brass dragon born, we have a certain kinship, and so you'll find there's a few of us here, and people like to pilgrimage from here kind of up to the peak of the mountain. If you want to make the journey, it's not a bad journey. Take you maybe a day and a half. But it's quite easy, gentle slopes, nice mile markers so you can find your way. But yeah, we get a lot of people come through here looking to travel up the mountain.
I feel like we keep going places and we get there and they tell us to go to another place. Okay.
That
So that's the
sounds very
story of Oppid of the Skies.
What was this guy's name? I've forgotten.
This guy, his name is Zerzric.
How on earth do you spell that?
Zirzic.
Zerzric.
a question, Mr. Zerzric.
By all means.
That all sounded quite fascinating. Always interesting to learn a bit more history. But on to the reason we're here. You wouldn't happen to know anyone called Malachi, would you?
Yeah, his brow kind of furrows. Yeah. He still owes me.
So owes you.
Money?
Skipped out on his tab.
Interesting. Do you happen to know where he might be?
No, he stayed a few nights when he came into town. Paid for his room, but racked up a bit of a bar bill. And then he's kind of absconded. It's not worth tracking him down, but it'd be nice if he paid it. I gather he's been doing sort of odd jobs on farms here and there. He's got a bit of a green thumb, apparently. So at least he's being helpful, I suppose, but...
We should get that looked at.
Hold on, Sam. We've got something for this.
Oh,
We have something else for this.
Yeah.
I say that after I laughed hysterically.
You say he left?
Yeah, he left but he only stayed a few. He's been in town a couple of weeks, maybe more. He stayed a few nights when he first got here, but he's
Couple
he's
of
been
weeks. He's been in town.
yeah, he's been in town a few weeks.
And
How
the
much was
attack
his box?
started 6 weeks ago.
It's this moss man.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't think he's the problem.
Doesn't seem very obvious.
Say it with your mate.
Almost
I
too
don't
obvious.
think he's the problem. I think he is a problem. I don't think he's the problem, though.
Okay. Who do
Reminds me
you
of a lot
think
of my
is the
past
problem?
relationships.
Well, it's funny you say that, Malachi. When that family was doing all their chit chat, I was focusing in on the human, and he kept looking at their daughter.
Their
He was a bit
daughter.
nervous. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think they know something. The last person to see them is always going to be close to whatever happened, I think.
Hmm.
I agree.
Yeah, does sound. And you are correct. Yeah, these problems have been lasting about 6 weeks. But if Moss only got here a couple of weeks ago, and I doubt if it is a lycanthrope, they're gonna, come into town, rack up a tab in the bar, cause all that ruckus.
We've saved someone from being framed before.
It does
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
a frame job. Can you ask him, Zezrek, which farms Moss stayed at? It might be worth investigating them.
Yeah, so I think last I heard he was on Balson's farm helping with the harvest that was gone on in the last week or so.
Okay. Maybe we go there to see him. But I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know whether this creature will strike again at some point, but good old fashioned stakeout.
Steak.
Or we investigate the daughter, as you say, maybe in the least creepy way possible.
Yeah,
Follow.
I would like to emphasize this woman is early 20s.
Not
Yes.
17.
Not
as
17.
of an hour ago.
Yeah, as of an hour ago when Mira thirsted after a teenager.
I didn't know.
That's what they all say.
It was literally written down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't read it yet.
Mira just saw a pretty face.
She's a simple halfling.
She's a thirsty
Okay.
halfling.
I think we've got a few leads to investigate them.
Indeed.
I agree.
Okay.
Which one do we investigate first?
How late is it at this point?
Probably too late to start investigating and like sort of going to talk to people. You arrived, sort of early evening time, and kind of with the conversations and a little bit of like sort of walking out, because it's like 10-15 minutes out to Othi and Groglin's farm and then back again, and getting drinks from Zerzrix. Then it's probably too late to be
Maybe we
socially
should find somewhere
acceptable to
stay, guys.
start talking to people.
I mean, I think the stakeout is a good idea.
I like the idea of a stakeout.
Seems the best use
We
of
can really
time.
bond with each other. What a great way to get to know each other, guys.
I like some candles.
We've got plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I guess just pick a field with some cattle in and.
I don't know if we go to the one that seemed like quite a fresh attack, so I would assume.
Can we figure out any kind of pattern of what order the field's being attacked? I know this isn't Scooby-Doo, right? But I'm wondering if there's any kind of, if we can predict what field they're going to get next.
Maybe we need to split up and look for clues.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm thinking likelihood is they might hit one that hasn't been got yet, because that's where the sort of fresh
Where did they say moss was
kills
going?
will be. But then I don't know. I mean, I guess actually, if they're just a raving, rampaging werewolf, they're just going to go wherever there is cattle. So they could go for the same one again.
Was the moss one the one that he said that moss was at? Was that one that's already been pillaged?
No, no one has said thus far.
Let's go to that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a sensible idea.
To be fair, if he's
Okay.
staying at arms, you just go in and have a chat. He's still up.
Okay. How is everyone for time? Because it is 10:30, so.
If everyone is okay, I'd like to call it there.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
I
that.
like my bed.
Seems like a
Cool.
good place to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to properly delve into this stakeout where we're all going to emotionally bond.
Oh,
And not
yeah.
be super EP.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like we
fine.
need some mood lighting next time. We always be in our rooms with the lights off, candles on.
Oh, agreed.
It's party bonding time.
And I got
Get some,
more for
shit
Yeah.
ration.
light up.
Hide in the dark.
Oh,
This
this
is
is
so fun.
great.
Oh,
Oh,
I like how none of
cozy.
us had to get up to do that.
just
Ooh.
dark
Oh my
and
god.
stormy
We should
night.
we could so do a horror D&D session.
Mm.
Ben and Chantal have disappeared.
That's like
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is fun, guys.
I
It
don't.
is like a little
that's cute,
sleepover.
right?
That's
Abby, I
fine.
feel like yours and my screens must just be really bright.
Yeah.
This one's just
What?
projecting a lot of light.
That's very
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, if I go
Oh,
to a
yeah.
different tab, mine might light me up more.
Right.
Light
Oh.
me up.
Let me up.
There we go. I think that's my brightest tab.
Oh,
Oh my
My
god.
brightest tab.
Yeah. It's not that bright though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right here. Well,
yeah.
thank you very much, JJ.
That's all right. I need
Yeah,
to
thanks,
focus on my
JJ.
keyboard. Yeah,
Cheers.
well, I will see some of you at the weekend. Sam, enjoy the time with the fam.
Thank you
I'm
very
so
much.
excited. Yeah.